Give someone like Simple an M4, and Guardian's gonna go back for it. I'm not sure why Simple was challenging.
Oh, well, I guess that's for him to know and us to find out, maybe not this round, but in the future. And that M4 might have been better off in the hands of Zeus at this rate. And then Simple's not going to be getting much use out of it, but Flamey does do well to trade back onto Guardian.
Guardian gives up the advantage that he himself found. 4-on-4. Flamey is so alone in this A bomb site. Zeus and Edward doubled up on the B site, perhaps remembering the deficiencies yesterday, and that's going to leave Flamey in an awkward spot as Exist just walks up and takes the fight. Even Electronic can't get involved. This bomb is going to go down, although FaZe taking their time, not sure everything is quite clear. And here comes the retake, although Edward is tagged down pretty low. They might just call a straight-up save at this point.
If the next kill goes the way of NaVi, well, never mind that, as Edward is all on his own.
Whether it's Zeus, whether it's Edward, it doesn't matter which one, and Edward is supposed to provide bait for Zeus, give him some cover. Molotov's about to go past Zeus, and Kerrigan jumps out. And now they know where Zeus is, but it's going to be difficult to clear him out until Nico gets here. And Edward now just buying time, and he's looking at the wrong angle. Kerrigan finds him. Rain on the flank has caused confusion, and it's all down to Simple. A 1-on-2, and he's at the A bomb site.
It's a very weird angle on that B bomb site. Fairly significant amount of time to work with. Still has that defuse kit as well, and he's spotted out Nico. A lot of damage done there, and doesn't check the right angle. The flick looked close. Rotation coming out now from FaZe, and Zeus misses the smoke. He's punished for it as well. Nico, you can't give him those openings. Well, they don't have much time to work with here, but they do have a player in the underpass coming on the wrap. A great shot hit by Rain. Flamey just gets absolutely decimated. And now it's all onto Electronic coming out from the firebox, only able to get the first. Edward has chimed in the meanwhile, but it's still not enough as FaZe get the bomb down on A. Simple looking to find anything, but there is a smoke right in front of him, and with the money that NaVi have got right now, they just cannot afford to be going for this retake. They're going to get reset.
Small misread, but even if he leads the way, as long as they trade Nico, though, he goes down. That's the problem, and now Flamey is involved, but that player in Palace can harm them still. He creates a second front, and Rain's going to have to fight his way forward. Electronic through the smoke, runs right through, and still somehow FaZe is making this possible, but that flank, they have to be ever mindful of Zeus.
It's going to have to be either Guardian or Rain to hit a pretty crazy shot, most likely onto Simple. Now that's exactly what I'm talking about. Rain's really opened the round up now for FaZe. The bomb easily going to be able to be planted. Zeus, he does get a nice molly down there, but Rain takes the peek, and again, a great kill out from Rain. He survives the molly as well. Electronic should get him, but Rain, he's just closed it out himself. 4 kills for Rain.
How aggressive they'll choose to be through that, and there's the flashbang. Guardian gets a little bit blind, but he'd already had the read on Electronic. That's the top fragger of NaVi out of the fight.
A little bit of a hole in the smoke there as well for Guardian that he can have a look through, so we need to be a little bit careful when they try and plant this bomb, if they try and plant it for CT. But it's indeed going to be going down for Connector. They need to buy a little bit more. It's time for FaZe to make their move. Simple rotating his position again and again. Let's go down inevitably to the AWP of Guardian, and it's all onto Zeus. His position is known. The bomb not really too favorable for him, and FaZe going to cover off quite. NaVi need to make this entry work. Here it is.
Oh no.
Kerrigan misses the shot. He will at least survive. That's going to be a little bit of a spanner in the works there for FaZe. Still, it looks favorable if the rotation does come across. Rain gets the first frag, Exist the second. The shot's just not being hit here by NaVi, and there was an opening that was presented to them. But now Simple on his own, there's just going to be too much to do for it. NaVi slowly but steadily clearing out the map. Guardian, though, the timing is good. Zeus has gotten rid of Exist, but he's very low on HP, and Guardian's going to be able to get out of there with an AK. In the end, Electronic is pegging things back, though, for NaVi. We're into a 3 versus 4, but Zeus with low HP. This is still doable for FaZe. It's a difficult task, of course, but doable is better than no chance at all. And with that AK, Guardian needs to have an impact here over on the A bomb site. Bomb will be planted by NaVi. Very shortly, at least, and there has to be, but this could be big. Guardian, he does deny the bomb plant. That's the round. They can't get the bomb down.
Well, that's so huge. Guardian just goes for it, and yeah, that's going to be a 12 for FaZe. Somehow they're still in this. All down to Flamey, and he wins that. Guardian's got to back away, and he's in an awkward spot.
He is, but some damage at least was done there by Rain, so that makes Flamey a bit squishier. The counter utility does come out from FaZe. They've bided their time well, and they've waited. But NaVi is still getting the frags that they need. Guardian trying to hold strong on the bomb side, but it's only going to last for so long. And in with 4 versus 2, this seems for sure the map is going to be going the way of NaVi, though the bomb is going to be denied by Kerrigan. He'll be traded out and Exist in a 1v2. There's low HP players to deal with, and he finds it into a 1v1. USP out. You don't want to be taking this duel at all. Edward has got full HP. There's surely no way Exist wins, and Edward spots him out. 16-12. First map goes the way of NaVi.
And falls away. He's still stuck on 0 kills, Guardian, with that AWP. And Nico, out in the open, wins that battle. Electronic not ready for it.
Yeah, it looked like he was caught without his gun there, but Nico just gets out in time. And Electronic, he was being so aggressive, so fast, and
However, it gave him success earlier, so why not go back to it until they prove they can stop it, and Nico at least does that.
yeah, but is he going to be able to get the next two? If he gets only one, still going to be an advantage for NaVi. And the spam comes through. Nico can't win the duel against Flamey. But Rain is still anchoring on B here, and he could be the make or break. The key for FaZe. Smoke will go down. That's for the bomb here. NaVi will be planting on B. Rain can't do anything about it right now. Exist has managed to get Flamey, so we do have a player advantage right now for FaZe, and their best chance to win a round. But Simple does dispatch of Rain. In the 3v3 now, you start to favor NaVi a little bit, particularly when Simple's hitting shots like that. He does go down. Carrigan gets a nice double, but Edward is still alive here, and Carrigan low on HP, Guardian with the AWP. This is not an easy task ahead for FaZe. The smoke is down, but Edward can absolutely shut this one down if he gets the kill on the Guardian, which he doesn't quite manage to do. Economic situation, the stability of the financials for FaZe. Very quickly into the A bomb site goes NaVi, and they run right into the P90, so let's not complain about it too soon. As Exist to spray down two, he should get the third almost if he continues that spam through the smoke, but decides against it and picks up the AK. But that's a great start to the round, NaVi. They wanted to try and
Simple's going to find an easy kill here onto Rain. And again, it's not about necessarily winning for NaVi. They still have plenty of money built up. It's all about taking kills. Edward not even wanting to commit to that fight. He wants to get into the lower bomb site to be able to get the plant. Simple's going to have to cover him from vents.
Well, if Edward is quick here, he can actually get the bomb down. Simple, like I said, is actually covering the vents, and he spotted out Exist there. He hears the player dropping. Guardian is dropped. And now Simple has a chance of actually winning this round out. Obviously, Edward is still there, but he's very low on HP. Simple is the one that's going to have to make this one work for NaVi. And FaZe slow things down. Simple gets dropped. Carrigan coming up with some very important frags recently. Edward will go down as well. They'll be throwing out all of their utilities onto the A bomb site. Electronic has had that success. Carrigan is down, but still the A bomb site is being held by FaZe. It's a 1-for-2 trade. 3 players left alive now. FaZe, well, at least Guardian is still up on the side, and that player down there, it's Nico. He hasn't been spotted at all. He's had absolutely no impact on this round, but he's made no noise either, and Rain gets rid of Edward. Nico not quite there for Simple, and what a flick from Simple, but no time to work with. And that's the round over. Electronic can't get there in time.
Electronic wants to gear up to go towards the door. All exists. He peeked right into that flashbang. Another follow-up one coming. He turns, he spams through. He guesses the angle correctly. Electronic is down without even being able to fight back. Simple trying to work towards... This is like a 3-way split towards that lower bomb site. None of it's working. NaVi now getting picked apart. They had so much power earlier on in this half with some of their condensed, some of their 3-man hits, and now that they're spreading up and trying to get fancy, it's just not working.
Yeah, that was a very, very weird round from NaVi. It seemed like there were so many moving pieces that needed to work.
Light up. Molotov to slow things down if they were trying to go through this, and a lot of wasted utility to that Molotov. The flashbangs, he's going to come unblind. Now his smoke is out, extinguished, but Mini is where he's got to worry. He's got Carrigan, though, to cover him. Of course he does, striking at the right moment, and no one enters into the upper bomb site. No one even gets close. And it looked like Guardian was going to be taking that first fight, but they don't even get the opportunity to challenge him, and now Simple on top of the ladder. No chance against Nico, and boy did Carrigan bail Guardian out of a tough spot.
Correct direction.
Ooh, nice shot from Exist. That's a tough fight with this hole in the door, but he wants more, and he's going to get it. Flamey goes down as well, and he's tipped the tides in the favor of FaZe. Edward going to try and flank down through Mini. 2 players in vents are kind of bottlenecked, and actually Edward's going all the way outside. That means Simple Electronic have to hold on as long as possible, especially if they want to commit to lower, but they're not. They're going to go back up towards Mini, and Edward is going to go up the ladder. He's going to have a great position. This is so beautiful from Edward. He's even spotted out Guardian, who now knows what's coming and uses that smoke towards Mini to punish Edward for looking away.
Electronic does get the trade there, but you really would have wanted to see Guardian getting that kill. Edward getting that kill, I should say. Still, 1v2 Electronic. Needs to try and find these kills, and he fakes the plant. It's not going to be all... This is a very close angle to be playing with the AWP, but in the end he decides to actually go down the vent. This has opened things up though, and Simple might have been better off here up on the A bomb side. Admittedly, might have just gotten run over with that close range from the AKs, but this is a pretty difficult retake now for NaVi.
And instead, FaZe Clan just makes a turn, goes into the upper bomb site through Mini, and it's a split. Now you can see Flamey, they're trying to deny as many weapons as they can, and they might just do it. 3 kills for NaVi. That's actually solid, all things considering. Actually using any of the utility properly, so I have to feel like You're just kind of trying to see if your skill can carry you.
Well, Nico has the skill there. Electronic goes down. Flamey for the trade, but there's also a trade for FaZe. It's an interesting discussion, and that might be something that could be impactful later on down the track if we see FaZe playing Nuke again at playoffs. Up against 4 for FaZe.
Still fighting for that comeback, and they just walk out slowly from above and nothing. All 3 players pushing in. Kerrigan holding down Lobby. Flamey with an off angle. What exists is going to end him.
Now it's all on Electronic, and he gets only 1. FaZe have been granted passage into the B bomb site. Zeus is able to get a kill with the XM, but right now there is a bigger task to be dealt with, and that would be saving the AK right now. It's unlikely that he's going to be able to do anything else, but to delay, he spots the feed of Exist. So the information now given, Edward flashed out, but he'll survive, and Zeus coming up with a kill on his shotgun as well. Will be dropped. USB's out for Edward, but there's an AWP for Simple, and that's even better. Guardian does trade him out, but this might be it. NaVi 2 versus 1, and Nico with very little HP. In the end, Edward closes it out. That's a 2-0 for NaVi. 16-12 on map 2, and they've shut FaZe out of the semi.